This Raptors deadline was terrible. Well, there's nothing really to recap, man. What we do, we trade for Trace Jackson Davis for a Lakers second round pick this year, and then we trade a second round pick, Ochai Abachi, to the fucking to the Brooklyn Nets, and the Raptors get Chris Paul, and they're gonna waive him, and we're gonna have a roster spot, and we're gonna go out in the buyout market and get a fucking bum probably. Terrible fucking deadline. I can't defend Bobby Webster. Again, after tonight, I knew we weren't gonna get Sabonis, but I would have taken Nick Richards at this point, man. They didn't even do anything. Nick Richards is actually a 7-footer. Trace Jackson Davis, he's a fucking bum. And overall, the deadline wasn't really good. Giannis didn't get moved at all. What's his name? Didn't get moved either. John Morant. Zubats was the biggest move. Like at the deadline day, obviously there's other moves like Harden and Anthony Davis and fucking Kuminga. Those are good. Like obviously it's always every year, but this year deadline was dead at all, and the Raptors didn't help at all. The Kings are retarded too. The Kings don't get anything. I don't even think they got like 0 picks. Like the Grizzlies I thought did pretty well. The Jazz did well. The Wizards. I don't think any buying team did well. Like the Celtics did all right too. Like they got Vucevic in the center. Celtics know what to do. The Raptors don't. At least we kept their first round pick, I guess, and it's gonna be a high first round pick. And the Raptors are gonna pick another fucking forward instead of going after a center. If the plan is Jakob Poeltl's healthy, then I guess it's fine. But no matter what happens, the Raptors need a backup plan this offseason. They need an actual center. Mamu's a forward. All we have is forwards. We don't have fucking centers. Getting rid of Ochai was the right thing to do. They got under the tax, but I don't give a shit about getting under the tax. Like, Chris Paul is going to be gone. They're going to waive him. Can't trade him now. It's over. But they're going to waive him eventually. I'll make it a little short about that. But, I wouldn't mind Chris Paul on the team, but he's going to be gone. I would go after Cam Thomas, but the Raptors not going to do that because he can actually shoot. I know he's having a down year, but give a guy a flyer on a good team. I would give him a lot of minutes off the bench because Ochai's gone, thank God. Dick and Walter haven't given me anything to like about. RJ Barrett's still on the fucking team. He committed terrorism yesterday and he's still on the team. I guess you can do that if you're Canadian. What's the standards here? Oh my God. What was the point of getting rid of Bo Bamba? Like, what? Is Darko gonna play Trace Jackson Davis? No, probably not as much. Cause I don't know, man. And why is Mobo on the team too? Like Trace Jackson Davis is like exactly like Mobo. He's a 6'9" undersized center. Like, well, what's the point, man? I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. They better beat the Bulls and get on another run, cause I was at the game yesterday. It was bad. They blew that game. They blew like 3 games. Like they blew the game to the Magic. They blew a game to the Knicks. They blew a game to the fucking. These are bad choke jobs, man. These are bad. They can't. Gotta stop that. Gotta beat the Bulls today. No excuses. No back-to-back. The Bulls have half the roster out. Bobby Webster, first year as a full in charge, he's failed. Again, I'm not gonna want him to get fired or anything. I don't want anyone fired. It's just very fucking underwhelming, stupid deadline. So I wasn't expecting Sabonis. Those Kings are retarded. The Raptors didn't want to give a first round pick, and no one wanted Jakob Poeltl. I get that, but you couldn't pivot and get an actual piece. That would be even Nick Richards. Even if Poeltl comes back, you need insurance, just in case the fucker gets hurt again, and you didn't. Terrible deadline. Like I can't. Couldn't even be excited yesterday for Trace Jackson Davis because he's a bum. He's a bum. And he has an option. I would decline the option, man. Or go after a real center that can That's 7 foot. Like, everyone has multiple centers except us, man. When Yakapurto goes down, we're fucked for the rest of the year, basically. Um, and that's what happened. And I'm not gonna be. I still think this team is gonna make the playoffs. Obviously, they're a 6 seed right now. They fell all the way down, but they're not gonna do anything if they face Embiid. If they face any of these teams, unless Yakapurto magically heals up. You know, Yakapurto has to be. He has to play in the playoffs if we're gonna have any chance to even win a round. He has to play in the playoffs because then you're just done with the size. The size is just gonna outweigh the means, man. I know Yakapurto's not the best defender, but he's gonna give you boards. He's gonna at least have some size up the middle. He's gonna help you with the pick and roll. The lob. He's a lob threat. He shot threes in practice yesterday. That was pretty cool, but yeah, I'm just deflated. Not a good deadline at all. A lot of promises, none delivered. And then when the fans settle, and the expectations go low, this fucking team went lower. Trace Jackson Davis. Day'Ron Sharp. I wish they got Day'Ron Sharp in that three-way deal. It would have been perfect. If they got Day'Ron Sharp in that deal, get up a couple second-round picks, that would have been fine. But no. No, siree. No siree. And that's kept them. The fucking Nick Richards went from the Suns to the Bucks to the Bulls. We'll see what the buyout market. I hope Marvin Bagley gets bought out so we can. I wouldn't mind Marvin Bagley at this point, man. At least he's 6'10". He's not bad rebounder. Like, whatever. We gotta win today. Can't bitch and moan. Hopefully we get someone alright in the buyout market, because that's what I think is going to happen. Like, we're going to get a guy in the buyout market, and we'll see what he does. Like we did a couple of years ago, we got who we get in the buyout market? Will Barton, he sucked, but, you got to take a flyer on a buyout guy. He'll have a roster spot, obviously, when Chris Paul is gone. That's all I got to say, man. It's a mini rant. I'm not that mad. It would be worse if they get like I think the Thaddeus Young trade deadline was worse than this deadline. Like, this deadline they did nothing. So and, they give up 2 second-round picks just for fucking getting under the tax because they're cheap. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Peace. Bye.